It started with a hum. Sarah had just moved into the old house her grandmother left her. Nestled deep in a rural town, the house was a beautiful, crumbling piece of history with creaking floors, stained wallpaper, and the kind of silence that pressed on your ears. She figured a little renovation and solitude would be perfect after the chaos of city life. But on the fourth night, just as she was drifting to sleep, she heard it. A low, pulsing hum, faint and constant, like something mechanical running under the floorboards. She searched everywhere the next morning, the basement, the crawl space, the pipes, but found nothing. No wiring, no furnace, no hidden rooms, just dirt, stone, and silence. The hum returned the next night. Louder, then came the whispers. They started softly, like someone talking through a wall, muffled words, indistinct phrases. At first, Sarah thought it was her imagination, but they grew clearer. Let it in. Every night the house pulsed with that humming sound, and the whispering voices would plead, warn, beg. Let it in. She began to notice things. Items in the house moved ever so slightly when she wasn't looking. Her reflection in the mirror seemed a half-second delayed. At times, she'd catch a shadow slipping across the floor in her peripheral vision, but nothing was there. One night, unable to sleep, she placed her ear to the floorboards in her bedroom. She heard breathing, shallow, slow, steady breathing, coming from beneath the floor. In a panic, she tore up the boards. Beneath them, instead of insulation or beams, she found a narrow stone shaft that dropped into total darkness. The air that came from it was cold and wet and smelled like earth and meat. Suddenly, the hum stopped. A new sound took its place. Scratching. Something was climbing. She stumbled back, sealing the floor as best as she could. For hours, she sat in a corner, clutching a flashlight, the scratching getting louder, then slower, then stopping entirely. Just before dawn, the whispers returned, louder than ever, screaming, "You already let it in." She turned, and standing in the doorway was herself. Same face, same eyes, except this version was grinning wide, eyes black and wet, skin stretched too tight. It opened its mouth, and the humming poured out like a storm. And Sarah knew she never left the city. She never moved into this house. She was still beneath the floor,